In this session, we're going to talk about other types of cheating. This is probably the most common word that comes to mind when we talk about violations or breaches of academic integrity. Most students understand that cheating means breaking the rules, which obviously would be a violation of the Student Code of Conduct. Yet even with this understanding, it still happens. Every term, some students attempt to break the rules when writing tests or exams. They get caught, and it doesn't end well. The academic risk is very high. If you get caught cheating, there could be significant disciplinary action taken. And we'll talk about that more in a later module when we look at the Lakehead University Student Code of Conduct policy. Now, cheating is a broad category that covers a number of different violations. So let's cover what some of these violations are. First, and probably the most common, is possession or use of unauthorized materials. This is when a student uses or has in their possession materials such as a cheat sheet or some type of page with the answers on it, or the student accesses materials by cell phone, smartwatch, or some other type of electronic aid during an exam or test. Possession of unauthorized materials also extends to content acquired from exam banks or other sources that are not approved by your professor. Another form of cheating is what we call unauthorized collaboration. This is when students share answers with each other during tests or examinations. Working together or collaborating in these contexts is considered cheating because examinations, both online or in person, are individual assessments and are not intended to be done with other students. This is the case for most assignments as well. If students work together on an assignment that they've been instructed or assumed to complete on their own, this is also categorized as unauthorized collaboration. Cheating can also include things like using a proxy or impersonating someone for an examination, which means having someone else claim to be you or you claiming to be someone else and writing their exam. And lastly, facilitation. Facilitation is when you facilitate or enable someone else to cheat by providing them with your material. For example, if I gave you my lab report to copy, or if I gave you my essay from last year and you submitted it as your own, I would be enabling you to breach academic integrity. So this is a violation of the Student Code of Conduct. This is by no means a complete list, so we encourage you to think about cheating in this way. Does what you're doing give you an unfair advantage over your fellow students? If it does, then it likely could be considered cheating and a violation of academic integrity. And let me end this module by saying this. We understand there are real pressures that students face. Most students cut corners and cheat because they are overwhelmed with pressure and stress, or they have a hard time keeping organized and managing academic expectations within the time given to them. So it's critical that you use the supports available to you. Contact the Student Success Center. We can help you with organizational skills development, time management coaching, free tutoring, peer study groups, and writing support. There are plenty of supports out there for you. Don't ignore these real challenges. Find ways to overcome them. And remember, you're not alone. We're here to help.